Dr. Seuss once said, "There is no one alive that is youer than you." Throughout my 4 years in high school, I have learned to not compare yourself to others and to be 100% your authentic self. I've changed immensely as a human being over the years. I've made many new friends and lost many friends. I've learned to know what it feels like to want to give up, drop out, and then push forward to a goal, and what success feels like. High school was definitely a challenge, but I'm so proud to say I feel like I've grown immensely since freshman year. I've learned a lot about myself, more than anything I've learned academically. I remember freshman year. The first day, NFA was huge. It was overwhelming, but I just remember saying, wow, I'm actually here. I could feel that was such a huge atmosphere. I could potentially have a lot of opportunities, and that my life was just beginning. Here at this school, I was going to get my driver's license. I was going to figure out if I wanted to pursue college. I was going to grow up and turn 18, become an adult. This wasn't scary to me at the time. This was so exciting. All I wanted to do was dress up and get a car and a job, all the glamorous attributes. As I got older, I began to realize that yes, this time holds great memories, but I don't really like who I am while I'm creating them. My sophomore year, I was so lost and confused with myself as a person. I had little to no confidence, and I was friends with people who I didn't exactly like, and I never ever stood up for myself. This made me feel small, against NFA, which was so giant. I simply remember not being able to open up and be me. I wanted to be like everyone else because they were popular and everyone seemed to like them. This in turn made me feel more sad. I wanted to feel like me, be liked for me, and not because I was acting and dressing like everyone else. If I could go back in time and say something to my 15-year-old self, I would simply say that authenticity is so beautiful. I know there's probably girls or boys who feel this way now, wanting to fit in what seems like is your whole life, but NFA is only the beginning. When I began to act like how I wanted to act, dress how I felt comfortable, and laugh at what I thought was funny, my confidence skyrocketed. I learned that as long as you were nice and respectful, it would be returned to you from the right people. Just trust the process. You'll probably feel like 4 different kids throughout high school, but I know that now that I'm graduating, I'm proud of myself as a human being. Friendship is something that gave me a lot of trouble throughout the 4 years. My best friend, Avery, who's been my sister since kindergarten, has stuck with me through absolutely everything. She taught me what real friendship looks like and how to remain loyal through both of us growing and evolving. Not every friendship can be as wonderful, though. As many friends as I've made, I've lost a lot. May I say this is completely normal as life goes on. And with our generation today, social media and texting comes with immense amount of drama. But the cool thing is you get to decide whether or not it brings you down. Some people were not meant to be a part of your whole story. They were just meant for a chapter. Once I learned not to change myself to fit in with who I thought were my friends, everything around me started to make sense. The interesting thing is, once I grew apart from the kids that I thought were cool, my stress and anxiety level depleted. My grades are not something I excelled in, which is my biggest regret. I started freshman year with a grade average. I was doing so well, I had perfect attendance, and I was turning in all my work on time. As the years progressed, my attendance and my grades became an enormous issue. My life away from school became more important. My job, boys, my family all became a distraction. This is definitely my number one biggest regret. I wish I utilized my time here a lot more. Depression and anxiety began to be associated with school. It became really hard for me to show up and give my 100%. Although I worked my butt off my senior year to make up for all that I've missed, I truly wish I put the time and effort into my schoolwork as much as I did freshman year and now. But that's life. Figuring out who you are, losing and creating friendships, and making a few mistakes along the way. NFA has been a remarkable opportunity for me, and I'm proud to soon be an NFA alumni.